Do you struggle at defense in Madden 21? Well, I can help with that. Let me switch you over to a graphic. We all love linebackers. In the NFL, not Madden. And for one reason: speed. Now that I look back on this, I'm not really sure why I made this whole rant about linebackers and their speed. This whole video is basically just going to be telling you a good defense to use. Yeah, I don't know why I did this whole thing about linebacker. Now here is your typical nickel normal defense, okay? You have your free safety, you have your strong safety, and you have your two middle linebackers. Now, one thing really pops out. First of all, the speed of the safeties is much higher than the linebackers. Not by much, but see here it's by 4 speed, and here it's by 6 speed, and that really can just make all of the difference. Now imagine, instead of just having 2 safeties, you could have 3 safeties. Imagine that, okay? So we sub in Tarvarius Moore instead of Joe Walker. Now you have 3 safeties. Look how much your speed has increased. Well, you can do that. Now imagine. You want to have 4 safeties on the field. Well, what if I told you you actually can do that? You just sub in Kai Nakua. I think that's how you pronounce it. And then he doesn't even have a picture of the 49ers, so I'll just put in a 49ers uniform. Now imagine. You want to have 5 safeties. 5 safeties, okay? Now you can have 5 safeties. You can have 5 safeties. Marcel Harris, 86, 88, 93, 90, 89 speed. Now imagine you have 6. No, okay, that's just kind of overdoing it. Well, you can have all of that. All it's going to cost you is 1 defensive tackle and 250 training. Buy it now in the Madden 21 store. There's no tax applied, as much as I know. Also, this is going to take some practice, hence the video that is coming up. Make sure to watch the whole thing. Please subscribe and hit the bell so I can afford something. I don't know. And that place, well, I'm just going to be showing you how to actually use that in Madden 21. Now, I'm going to go into practice to show you guys, and there are really 2 ways. There are 2 different things that you can do. Okay, I'm going to go into all Madden, and there are 2 different ways I like to do this. The one I personally prefer is to have a defense with the nickel 3-3-5, which is what this is all about, and then also with a nickel 3-3-5 wide to audible into. So for that, the 2 playbooks are 4-6 and multiple D, and then if you just want the nickel 3-3-5, it's 3-4, 4-3, 4-6, Chiefs, cover 2, multiple D, and Seahawks. So I'm personally going to go over to multiple D. This is what I use. And then just offense, it doesn't really matter. But I'm just going to do my Miami offense. And we're just going to use the 49ers because they're the best team in the NFL, as everybody knows. And then we're going to ready up. So first, I'm just going to be walking you through all the different steps. And then we're going to see how the defense actually plays. Now this defense, there is actually quite a bit of steps to it, okay? And this is going to seem like a lot at first, but you're going to get the hang of it after a while. First, you want to go into coaching adjustments. Well, I'm on defense right now. I need to switch that. I'm on offense. Now that I'm on defense, I'm going to be showing you all the different steps. First one, coaching adjustments. You want to turn auto flip off, auto alignment to man, ball in air defense play ball, and then probably the most important of them all, cornerback matchups by speed. Now, speed really is what matters in this game because I personally have a 94 overall Rod Woodson, but I don't want him to be playing against Tyreek Hill. I'd rather have my 95 speed Deion Sanders against him, although he's not as high as overall as Rod Woodson, if that makes sense. So you're going to want cornerback matchups by speed. Then you're going to want curl flats by 20. This doesn't really matter, but I just put them at 20. So just go over it again. You want this off, man, play ball by speed, and then 20. Now, for the actual play itself, you go into formation, you go to nickel, and then you go to 3-3-5. Okay, as 15 plays. Now, as I showed, you can sub all of these out for safeties. A couple of safeties are already in. As you can see, Marcel Harris, I'm pretty sure, is in right there. Yep. So instead of Dre Greenlaw, say I want Jaquiski Tart, I can do that. Instead of Fred Warner, I want Dre Greenlaw because of speed reasons, then I can do that. Okay, so now I have all safeties pretty much. I have Jaquiski, I have Marcel, I have Dre Greenlaw, then I have Jimmy Ward and Tarvarius Moore. Although Dre Greenlaw isn't a safety, he is actually pretty fast, as you saw in that graphic. Now, for the actual defense you're going to be running cover one robber press. Now, this is an important thing. You're going to want to press your left trigger. It's LT on Xbox. I don't know what it is on PlayStation. You want to press that. And then X, so replace cover two man with cover one robber press, okay? So basically, you're at the top, you press LT, X, go down, X. And then dogs all go, so Y, which is your blitz, you want to go down, you want to go up, up, and then nickel linebacker blitz. So this is what your audibles are going to look like. Cover one robber press, nickel linebacker blitz, and then Tampa 2 cover 3 scribe drop. Those don't really matter. You're not going to be using these. Anyways, you're going to be using cover one robber press, okay? So we're going to go into that, and then we're just going to do a random play. So first thing you are going to do is you are going to press RB, your right bumper. You're going to pinch. This is the most important step. If you can only do one of these audibles, you're going to want to pinch. Next, you are going to press D-pad left, and you are going to slant outside. So right stick up, okay? So D-pad left, slant outside. Next, you're going to press Y. So I don't know what it is on PlayStation. It's just the top button out of the 4. And then you are going to do play over top, okay? So Y, and then right stick up, okay? Y, right stick up. So now we have your pinch, we have your slant outside, and we have your play over top. That's really all you need to do. Now what I like to do, but you don't have to do this, I like to press RB again, and then I like to QB contain, so RB again, and then I like to usually option running back. Unless someone has like Kyler Murray, I'm going to option the quarterback, okay? So I'm going to go over all of them again. Right bumper, left stick down. D-pad left, right stick up. Y, right stick up. RB, X or A, it's your personal preference. I'll just do A. And then RB, RB. And that's all you really need to do, except for one thing. So you have all of your adjustments, but then this is also pretty important. So as you can see, we have our hook curl right here, and we have a deep blue right here, and everyone else is in man coverage. This is a heavy man coverage play, obviously. You want to go onto this left person. It will always be this left, we'll just say linebacker, this left linebacker. It'll always be him that's blitzing because we have that auto flip off. You're going to press A, and then you're going to do curl flat. So left stick right. As you can see, it's going to be this purple. It doesn't matter what order you do because playing over top isn't going to change it. So yeah, this is what your final result should look like. So I'm going to run over it one more time, okay? RB, down. D-pad left, right stick up. Y, right stick up. RB, A or X. RB, RB. And then I'm going to go over to this guy. A, left stick right. Okay? So this is what it's going to look like. Now I'm going to snap it. And I have no clue what play this is. It was a jet sweep. So obviously that's not really the play that we want. It's kind of odd. But this is something that is really important. And this is where your IQ is going to have to come in, okay? So formation. Since I am playing against a scrambling QB, I'll say it. Kyler Murray is fast. You will probably want to put a QB spy on him most times, and it's really hard if you have to spend time out of your adjustments to put in a QB spy. So if you're at the very top and you go down, you're going to see cover 1 contain spy. And that's what we're going to be using, okay? So say I'm playing someone with escape artist, just whatever, Lamar Jackson, Michael Vick, Kyler Murray. We're going to change our audibles from cover 1 robber press to cover 1 contain spy, okay? So now it's going to be cover 1 contain spy. We'll just go into like wing flex, okay? And we'll do 4 verticals. This is a pretty basic play, right? So I'm going to do my adjustments as fast as I can. And that took like 3 seconds just because of how often I've done it. Now, this is something that kind of messes me up, and you have to be very careful about this. Now, the QB spy is on the left, and the blitzing guy is on the right. So you're going to want to put the guy on the right in a curl flat. I know it might seem a little confusing, but the guy on the right is going to be on the curl flat. So what are we going to do? We're going to pinch, slant outside the D line, play over top, QB contain, option quarterback, put you on the hook. I mean the curl flat, okay? So now everything should be fine. So we're going to do this. And pretty much everything is bagged except for the guy that I was on. See, nobody's getting the Kyler Murray. We will send the QB spy in. Now we're going to go into instant replay and break this down. So here we are, and everybody is obviously in man coverage, right? So this guy is going to be going over to the right to help out over here. Now, this did end up kind of bugging. I think this is, who is this? This is Moore. So he accidentally did nudge this guy. I don't think that will happen most times. But as you can see, this guy is pretty much bagged. This guy is pretty much bagged. This guy is bagged. And then this guy is also bagged. And then we have our guy in the deep blue covering in case we need help over top. Now, obviously, the running back got open because my user was all weird. And then we had the QB spy. So Kyler Murray was just sitting. I mean, if you were in this situation, like, who are you going to pass to? There's basically nobody open, except for, obviously, the person I'm playing against. See, it just, nothing was open. So we are going to move the ball back, just so it's easier to see. And then we'll just put it on, like, the left hash mark, okay? Then we'll also call a new play. So we are going to stay, obviously, in the cover 1 contain spy. And then we are just going to go into, they have pistol full house? We're going to do doubles. This is a pretty, well, let's see, do they have gun tray? Yeah, they have tray offset. This is a formation that a lot of people see, and PA post shot is probably the most common play in this formation, okay? I'll just show you the play art. It's where everybody runs this, like, it's pretty self-explanatory. They just run a post, okay? So we are going to pinch, slant outside, play over top, QB contain, option QB. Yep. And then we are going to put the guy on the right, remember, the guy on the right, not the guy on the left, onto a curl flat, okay? So this is the adjustments. You no longer have your hook curl, but that's fine. Sorry, I'm choking up. And then we are just going to snap this ball, the play action, and look. DeAndre Hopkins does get the separation, but our curl flat, or hook curl, I'm going to call it the wrong thing this whole entire time, is bagged because, yeah. So look, the play action, look, he's bagged. Obviously, DeAndre Hopkins being a 99 overall, he's getting this separation, right? But right when you're going to throw it, right about here, this guy is going to play on the ball. This guy has everything deep. And then when we're just rushing 3 people, we get the same pass rush as if we were rushing 4 people. So really, the one thing that you're scared about in this formation that you're not going to get good pass rush, you're still going to get the same like pass rush. As weird as it sounds, it's going to be the same. So we are going to trade. What do we do? We press X. and we go into cover one contain spy to fix it up, okay? We're gonna pinch, slant outside, play over top, QB contain, option quarterback, and put him in a curl flat. Now, I don't know what this play is, okay? So let's see. Looks like a draw, and it's basically covered. Okay, so I'm already done with my audibles that quickly. Another draw play? Okay, no. Oh, okay. Now, when you have your safeties in, which I honestly don't do, I keep my linebackers in just because I have good linebackers. They're not going to be tackling it as well. I think it's just going to be stuck in this draw play. Okay, no, it's not. I don't get my adjustments in. They basically had B open, but yeah, I just didn't call my adjustments. Okay, everything should be called. I am in cover one Robert press instead of cover one QB contain. Okay, let's see how this goes. Another draw play. Okay, this is obviously, I mean, the run defense is decent. It's decent. All right, all the audibles are called. Let's see. Slip screen, I think. Nope, our pass rush is right there. Kyler Murray gets up. Look, we can try chucking it to Y, and then Larry Fitzgerald will make the play. But that really just ruined the moment. But the guy was somewhat there to cover it, okay? Going back into replay mode. Let's see. This guy on the, let's see, I think this was a post. He's covered. DeAndre Hopkins is covered. I think this is Christian Kirk is covered. He's covered until he starts playmaking across. And then when he goes right here, obviously that guy needs to go back, but doesn't. So you could say that pretty much everything was bagged. We also had the running back bagged. I think it was originally a slip screen. And then I'm going to show one more example of this, and then I'm going to be showing you the blitz. Okay, we'll do one more because obviously the draw play is... The draw play, I guess, is just the Achilles heel to this. I don't know. All right, everything was called. Let's see. Okay, looks like a slip screen. And the pass rush is obviously right there because it's a slip screen. But this was the same play. We still have it bagged. Okay, we're going to do one more. I know I keep saying that we're going to do a different one, but we're going to stay with this until we get an actual different play. Have that bagged. Kind of has B. And then look, RB, I didn't get there. So my curl flat got there. Now we're going to go into replay mode one more time. And then I'm going to be showing you the blitz. All right, so as you can see, the running back goes out. That's basically my assignment, but my user's not really working today because I'm trying to look at everything. This guy, he kind of has separation on the slant, I'll be honest. But then this guy is bagged. This guy is bagged. This deep shot is in double coverage because of our deep blue. And then the guy that did end up getting open, the running back, because my user was all the way over here, our curl flat ended up going with him. And then obviously when he comes back, it's kind of open, but basically every single thing is manned up, which is exactly what we want. Now, this is the good thing, okay? Mission has nickel linebacker blitz, which is honestly one of my favorite blitzes just in general. I'll go over to it. And then this is what it's going to look like. It's going to look like an all-out blitz, but the thing I really like about it is that it's blitzing a cornerback, okay? So there's two things that you can do. You can either keep it exactly like this. You do all of your adjustments the same, except you don't put anybody on a curl flat. If you want, you can put this middle guy on a hook curl. Hook curl is A and then left stick left. And then when you hike it, okay. We're going to get out of this gun tray. All right, so say I really like how this looks. I audible into nickel linebacker blitz. We're going to look, and it's going to be this guy that's coming across blitzing, okay? This cornerback. So K1 Williams, I think it is. So we call all of our adjustments. I'm just going to not do the hook curl right now. Hands it off, and we're basically right there. Now, everybody thinks that blitzing on a run play means that it's going to be covered, but that's not always the case. So here we are. This time Richard Sherman is blitzing. Now, this is where you have to be kind of smart about it, because we don't know if the blitz is going to get here. Because if we go across, number 81 right here is probably going to be there to block me. So here is where I might audible back into coverage. So here we'll go like this. And then since he was going out for a route, we were right there with our user, Richard Sherman, to get the tackle on Kenyon Drake. Okay, so I'm going to go right back into this. Hike it. And then it's a play action. Good play action, honestly. But still, everything is bagged. That might have... Yeah, I'm pretty sure I was still in the blitz. Staying in this, like, pistol. So Sherman should be blitzing this time. He is. And look, we just get to the outside. And we get there. They recover. But the blitz is just going to get there every time. Most of the time. They're staying in this pistol. It's kind of annoying me. Now, this is the thing you really have to be careful about. You need to disguise this. If you're moving around, it's going to be kind of obvious you're using the cornerback. And then if they go like that, you're going to go off sides. So you really just have to be like tensed on the controller, ready. Then when they hike it, sprint off. Now what happened is that offensive tackle or guard might end up blocking you. And that's where you're kind of scared. But then you have these two people here blitzing also. So really, however this happens, it's going to be good. The only scary thing is, instead of having a cornerback, you're going to have your free safety or strong safety playing against a good player. Now, I did just press strip ball right there. But as you can see, the pressure is just getting on Kyler Murray. I don't know what the Cardinals' offensive line's rating is, but we're just getting there. So Kenyon Drake. Yep, see, we're just getting right there. So this blitz is always a great thing to go to. So basically, those three plays, right? The cover one contains spy, I think is what it is. And then the cover one robber press. So this nickel linebacker blitz, what I'll do, I'll put our corner onto a hook curl. You can also put him onto a deep blue if you want, which is left stick up, so the middle third, if you want, or you could put him on a middle read. Really, for me, it's just anything in the middle. So hook curl, not a curl flat, middle third, or middle read. We'll put him on a middle read, okay? So we have all of our adjustments called. See? Now I accidentally did just press strip ball. But that's like a 5-yard gain, which is honestly fine. We're fine with that. Now I'm going to be calling all the adjustments. Going to go into that middle read. Pretty sure Sherman's the one blitzing. You have to be careful about it because you don't want to accidentally blitz on someone that's not blitzing. Jason Verrett's the one blitzing. He's literally unblocked. As you can see, it's just effective, okay? I mean, I've just been on random play. I have no clue what the play is, and we're still stopping it. So, I mean, if this doesn't convince you this defense works, I don't know what will convince you. Obviously, right there, the offensive lineman did kind of block us. This is on all Madden, so I don't know why Kyler Murray keeps getting strip sacked. So as long as you have that one, if you just have a speedy cornerback, this is going to work absolutely amazing. Boom, again. Now, if the running back is blocking, which can be kind of scary, that's where you want to be conscious, because then you're like, oh, I should probably pull off here. What I'm going to do, I'm going to call one more play with this. So I'll go into formation. We'll just do like we'll go into doubles offset weak. This is personally what I run. Okay, so we're going to go into double cross, go into formation, nickel 2-3-5. And then we'll go nickel linebacker blitz. Call all of our adjustments. Then as you can see right here, there is the running back on the blitzer's side. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to max protect. So we have our running back and our tight end blocking right now. Okay, so Richard Sherman is the one that's blitzing. I'm going to call this. As you can see, the running back does pick us up. We can try and get through the running back. And honestly, just the pressure doesn't really hit home when they do blitz those two. But the coverage still gets there, which is honestly exactly what you want on a blitz play. So as you can see, this is our coverage. This is blocking 2. Okay, hike. And then look, nothing really gets there, but we end up crushing him inwards. So that basically is it for the blitz. I'm just going to go over the adjustments one more time, and then that's going to be it. All right, so coaching adjustments, I'm going to put everything back onto normal, and I'll show you how quick you can do this, okay? So we go into coaching adjustments. We're going to go off, man, play ball by speed, 20. That took, I don't know, but I might have a timer on the screen. I'd say that took 2 or 3 seconds. Quickly go into formation, go to nickel 3-3-5. So left stick, I swipe it left, which already gets us there. Click in, like that. Call the audibles, already done. And then say you really don't like it. Obviously, you don't like the coverage. You can audible into nickel 3-3-5 wide, which is a very like kind of well-known coverage. As you can see, we have our single linebacker and then 5 on the D line, which it's a decent coverage. It's what I actually used to run before this. Pressure hits home much better. Okay, I'm getting kind of off track. So we're going to be in our cover 1 robber press. This is the normal coverage you're going to want to run. Press, slant outside, play over top, QB contain, option quarterback, curl flat. Boom. You're done. Basically, everything's covered. As you can see, literally nothing is open. Nothing is open. So yeah, that's basically the coverage, okay? I'll read over the playbooks. The nickel 3-3-5 and the nickel 3-3-5 wide is in. It's only 2, just multiple D and 4-6. So yeah, I hope this does help you out. Let me know if you want to know anything more about this. Yeah, just tell me how it worked for you. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you really did enjoy this video, and I will see you all in the next one.
There's something